Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a 7-round mock draft for the Green Bay Packers. I've got some family and friends that are big Packers fans, so hopefully they get to check this out and give me a good grade. But just appreciate y'all being here. Please consider liking the video if you do enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel. Let's jump right in. So I am going to allow myself to do some trades, but I'm only going to do whatever the mock draft simulator offers to me. So moving out of the first round, but picking up a first and a second round pick next year, that's possible. Similar situation, but it's I think that's the end of the second with the compensation or the compensatory picks and a first round next year, or moving way back. I'm not doing that. That's too far back. This is the most likely to me. A first and a second round next year. Who's on the board? Will Levis, Robinson, Joey Porter. Not anybody that I'm doing backflips for that fill needs for the Packers. I'm going to accept this, and we're going to see what happens. Dropping out of the first round, picking up a first and a second next year. I won't be able to do those picks, but remember, when you're grading me, give me that value. Okay, we're not dropping back anymore. We need to make a pick. We're going to make a pick. So we have some good. Nolan Smith is available at 34. I don't see that being real. There's also Zay Flowers, and I love Zay Flowers. I've talked about it. If you've seen any of my other mock drafts, I'm a huge fan of his. I think he's a first-round talent. So really, to me, it's those two. Darnell Wright is another possibility as well, because you guys need offensive line help, and those three are kind of like your biggest needs. Tight end as well, but those three are just high-level players. I know there's got to be tight ends around here. Luke Musgrave and Dalton Kincaid are both valuable in the spot. Sam Laporta is pretty good as well. To me, it's going to be, what do you think you can get later? Your next pick is at 45. I just don't see any world where Nolan Smith drops that far, or Zay Flowers, really. So really, you got to go with what you value most, and I'm going to go with pass rush. The Packers have shown that they don't care about wide receivers as much as the fans do. But guess what? Zay Flowers stayed. We are getting Zay Flowers as well. A great edge rusher, a great wide receiver, and an additional first and second round pick. I feel like we're killing it so far. I don't need to move back much more. We've got a tight end here. Tucker Kraft is solid. Sam Laporta is here. I like Sam Laporta more than I like Tucker Kraft. Matthew Bergeron is here. What are the odds he can drop to 116? I don't know, but what we're going to do is we're going to take Sam Laporta. Let me get the review on him, on Tucker Kraft. I got to be honest, I don't know a ton about him. I've been watching Sam Laporta film, though, and I really like him. Yeah, I'm going to go with Laporta. Let me know which one you like better, or if you wouldn't go tight end at all. But we have made it to pick 116. Tyler Steen is the best available offensive tackle, and he's pretty high towards the top. Sean Tucker's a phenomenal running back out of Syracuse, but you guys don't have a need for that at all. Defensive tackle is always a valuable position, especially the way the NFL is going now. So to me, it's going to be an offensive tackle. Tyler Steen's in here. They've got him as a physical guy. He offensive tackle, momentum, additional power. I think you guys are going to really use the run game a lot more. Let's go ahead and get Tyler Steen and see if he can compete for a starting job day one. It's a great need for y'all, so I wanted to address that. The trade offers, let's see here. Move back a little bit. That doesn't do a ton for us. You don't want to give up picks next year. 149. Let's recap where we are right now. We've got an edge rush, wide receiver, tight end, offensive tackle. You've got a lot of picks coming up. Corner's always a good need. You guys definitely could use a safety as well. Jay Ward is here. DeMarco Helms, he's probably overshadowed by Brian Branch at Alabama. I love a good Alabama safety, but he might be there for the next pick. Defensive tackle, Zach Pickens out of South Carolina is really good. I like some of these corners for depth pieces. Jackson Player out of Baylor had a good year. Let's check out the defensive tackle. I know that it's not a great need for y'all, but I feel like it's the value right now. Colby Wooden. I'd be fine with any three of these guys. I tend to go when it's in between. I tend to go with the SEC, so that's Pickens or Wooden. I know more about Pickens than I do Wooden, so I'm going to go with Pickens here and get you guys a depth piece for the defensive tackle spot. And my hope was that DeMarco Hellams would drop here, get better value. Jay Ward doesn't have anything there as well. I don't know a ton about Jay Ward. I'm going to go with DeMarco Hellams here, get you guys a safety. If you are an LSU fan or you know more about LSU, please let me know if I made a mistake there. But that's kind of where I'm sitting right now. And we are back up at 232, throwing darts at the board. We've already gotten tight end. You can always use depth at wide receiver or running back. You know, need camp bodies. Or any edge rushers, linebackers. All right, I've already done defensive tackle. Corey Durden, I'm telling you, is a phenomenal player. I'm an NC State fan. I'm from Raleigh. So big fan of his, but I can't do that to you guys. Tayshawn Manning is the first offensive guard that's available on here, but he should still be there the next time we pick. We've got a couple 7th-round picks. You know, I'm going to get you guys a running back, but let's see what is available just as a, you know, maybe strictly 3rd down player, or camp piece. I don't know a ton about these guys. I've heard Travis Dye's name. Hassan Hall out of Georgia Tech is pretty solid. I'm going to go with Hall. We're going to just pick him up and get you guys a camp body at running back. And we are still here in the 7th round. And you might need a backup quarterback. Let's get Earl Bostic out of Kansas. He had a good year. My father-in-law is a Kansas fan, so I've watched a couple of their games. He is a solid pick. We're late. How many more picks do we have? I think this is our last pick. Last pick, make it good. Very last pick of your draft. I'm giving you Corey Durden because I'm telling you you're going to like him. But let me know what you think down in the comments. This is our pick. Remember, we picked up an extra 1st and a 2nd. We've got Nolan Smith, Zay Flowers, and Sam Laporta as the stars of our show. But that's going to be it. I really appreciate y'all watching. If you made it this far, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It helps out a lot. But I'll see y'all next time.